Yeah, Pascal Siakam, Raptors forward, gets traded to the Indiana Pacers for Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and 3 first-round picks. As a part of a separate trade, the New Orleans Pelicans sent Kyra Lewis and a 2024 second-round pick to the Pacers. Those picks, the 2 first-round picks, or 2 of the first-round picks going to the Raptors, are Indiana's own and the lesser of Utah, Houston, the Clippers, and OKC. And while the third is the 2026 from Indiana. We already have a clip up, but just give your abridged takes, especially hearing all this news about Pascal saying that this was his second favorite trade destination. Did y'all see that news?
I did not see that news. I seen he did like the touchdown in Indiana thing. I just didn't click on it and hear him. Yo, cornfields. Yeah.
They literally just showed the plane.
Yeah,
it was the plane, the sky, the airport. That's all he showed.
But so they're saying that he's eager for an extension with Indiana. People are circling the league about Tyrese Halliburton. Now, this could all be PR talks, but people are circling Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers as a destination because of, their play style and what they've been showing and all that stuff like that. So those are big parts that have come out in the recent time.
I guess I'll start it off. I mean, Indiana isn't a free agency destination, and for mid-market teams, it is hard to find stars, even the Tyrese, which they acquired through a trade. So, it's a stab at the wall. They found their franchise cornerstone in Tyrese. Personally, I don't think you can win a championship if he's their best player, but that's another discussion for another day. But they found their guy ultimately is what I'm saying. And they're trying to find that number 2. They got the number 2. They got something good going on already. I feel like they're already a playoff / play-in team this season. And let's go all in on the Tyrese era. So I like it for them. And then for Toronto, I also like it for them as well. I think Siakam was the last piece from that 2019 championship team. So, this is truly the start of a new era around Scottie, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and them boys. So, got a new coach as well. So it's a good move for both teams, to be honest with you.
They still got Chris Boucher. He was from that team.
Chris Boucher.
I think he's on the trading block too, right? Like for so.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. And if he is,
Scottie Barnes, IQ, and RJ Barrett, the only safe names in Toronto right now.
Oh yeah, I ain't know that.
That's a fact. Isn't Schroeder on the trading block too?
He should be.
Like I said, Scottie Barnes, IQ, and RJ Barrett, the only safe names right now.
That's facts. I'll back up Souls. In terms of this trade, I view this as a win-win. I see this working for both teams, especially if these rumors are true of Siakam being excited to be there. He wants an extension if he plans to be there long term, or at least sign. This is definitely a win for the Pacers. I don't think it was a fleece job by anybody. I've seen people saying that the Raptors fleeced the Pacers. No, I don't see it as a fleece. The Pacers are a small market. No one wants to go play in Indiana, so they had to do something. They had to take a risk. I don't think this is the hugest risk. I said this at the time of the trade. I don't think this is the biggest risk because this is a good situation for Siakam compared to other situations he could have seen himself in. For the player that I've at least heard he wants to be, this is your best chance to be it on this team. To still win games, still be able to compete at a level. Obviously, we all have our opinions on this team not being a championship team with Reese at the 1. I think I agree with that too. If Tyrese Halliburton is your best player, I don't think you're going to win a championship. I do think you're going to win a playoff series or two and sell tickets. But at the end of the day, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take steps, and this is good. I'm liking that. And for the Raptors, hey man, you got your 3 young guys right now. You got you got 2 picks in this draft, including if they have their own 2024 pick or someone else's 2024 pick. God forbid they have 3 or 4 first-round picks this year. You have a good shot at really retooling and building out a roster to go forward in the future. We're seeing a lot of these young teams, for the most part, being able to be competitive, be fun, be exciting. These young players are being good immediately, at least a lot of them. I don't want to sit here and compare the 08 class to the 18 class and the 21 class, whatever. But it just seems like a lot of young guys are coming out and impacting teams. So they're putting themselves in a situation to build a formidable new young core in a new Toronto era.
Yeah, I know your guys hate when everybody on stage agrees, and maybe Omar disagrees, but it's not going to stop with me. Yeah, this is definitely a win-win. Certainly a win-win. Now, I'm probably like given context, it sounds like everybody is giving both equal grades or like A to A minus or anything like that. I'm a little bit more skeptical from the Pacers' point of view, only because me personally, I'd wait. But it's not a loss. Let me be very clear. It's not a loss. But I was of the mindset, and I still am of the mindset that, hey, man, no harm in just, waiting, seeing what Reese can do, stamping Benedict as a 2, stamping every other young guy on your roster, making sure everyone is who they say they are and is what we expect them to be now that we're in an actual winning environment for the first time since Oladipo. So, and then retooling in the offseason is always like the most optimal thing for teams to do. So I was just like, okay, maybe they could do that. But considering if Siakam is the fit, I don't even have the mindset that they overpaid, because if your guys truly think Siakam is the fit for the team, and I see it as an actual fit, I'm not mad at even a reach or overpay. So overall, it's like a lowercase W for the Pacers to me. I just personally would have timed it a little bit later, but it's nothing bad by any sort stretch. And yes, I know he was free agent before y'all start. You know what I mean when I'm saying time to trade later, get someone else then. But in regards to the Raptors, I hope nobody is arguing they lost the deal. At surface level, they got three picks. But they've instantly established a young core in Toronto, and then they're not even done. There's probably more trades to come out of Toronto. So they're on timing. They're finally realizing, hey, it was one ring. So they hit the fucking button. I like the move for both teams. You could argue practice patience. I would even make that argument, but there's no way in hell the Pacers aren't, beneficiaries of this trade either.
Shouts out to what's his name? Damn, I kill his name every single time. What's the Raptors GM?
Masai
Ujiri. Masai. I wanna say Majuri, but yeah, shouts out to Masai. And give him another one. And help, maybe even one more. The things that I've been able to see him do, and I'm not gonna drag this. Things that I've been able to see him do, dating even back to like the DeRozan Lowry moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's been good since he got here.
He's been good since he got here. Like he's been good since he got here. 2013 is when he came into the Raptors organization. They've
never been below 500 except 2020.
Maxed out what the Lowry DeRozan duo could do. Saw that peak, moved off of that peak. Fired a coach of the year, Dwayne Casey. He can't get a break. Bring in Nick Nurse, throw the leash out there. For Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green, win a chip. That doesn't work out. Couple years later, draft Scotty Barnes. Do all these moves here. The what he's gotten for OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam has been amazing. I feel like he's maximized pretty much every team that he's had, good, bad, or indifferent. And to me, that honestly goes to the argument of I believe management holds more weight than player, but that's another conversation for another day. We would need more time. I've already made my sentiments on that last video. Please go watch it. I think the only thing that I have to add to this now is that it's good that a small market is being noticed as a free agent destination. Words of Pascal Siakam. It's good to get a win, and that's a win for all the small market boys. More recent wins: Giannis, Jokic. And now this being noted as a free agent destination. So
the Timberwolves,
small market boys, small market boys. So yeah, that's good. What I really want to go in this conversation though is because a friend of the show, Legend of Winning, posed this question: He says that it's just now hitting me that Indiana has done more for Halliburton in 18 months than Charlotte and Atlanta has done for Trey and LaMelo in their entire careers.